life. Some good music for you to listen to while we do whatever I want to do right now in the life. I'm going to play good music, jazz. So I set the mood. Okay, this is supposed to sing on the speaker so everybody can hear it. Can you hear it? Can you guys hear it? So I don't think I will be holding this mic like this throughout this live stream. So I'm going to find a place on my body to put it. Okay. I just clicked on my um channel page, and I'm just saying that one of my video has copyright. Like one of my videos from the my first channel has copyright, and I have to deal with this right now. I have to I have to either redo the video or do something about that copyright because I can't allow that. I can't. So I don't want this life to be boring. Okay, so if you have something that you want to talk about or you want us to talk about, please feel free to just type that on the live chat, and I'm going to read it out and we'll talk about it. Okay, so I can't be talking to myself, right? Although I have a lot of things I want to talk about, like I have a lot of things that's probably questions that I want to ask and also trying to answer. But yeah, I can't be talking to myself. I need audience. Not really, I don't need audience. I am my own audience. So I just want let me do this copyright thing, and I don't know if you guys I don't know if you noticed, but hey, Charlie, I have kata. I have flu. I have the flu. Bougie people will say they have flu. Okay, so I have flu, but yeah, I get kata. And that's why I'm sipping this tea. I made with cinnamon, and clove. I don't know my network. I can't dismiss that now. Triplet. Do, 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 do. Okay. What can I do? Play song. This is my cute speaker. It's not my own, for my sister. What car is this? I don't know. I'm not, but I know it's a vintage car. I'm not good with cars, but I know this is a vintage car. And this is a speaker. Hey. And I love the fact that it came in blue and black. Like, blue is my color. So you can see my bed, right? I'm not lying. Blue is my favorite color. So came in blue and black. I love it. I love it. See the wheels gold. The wheels gold. This some vintage shit. Like this particular car in real life it costs so much. It's not like I'm interested in cars like this though. I like vintage, but it's not like I'm interested in cars like this. I think I want something higher. But anyways, this is my speaker. I just wanted to show you my speaker. I just want to show you guys my speaker. um I'm gonna say something. I don't care. I'm just gonna say this. Okay, so I realized that if you're a content creator in Africa, if you're a content creator or you're anticipating to be a content creator, please, this thing I'm about to say is something I realized that will help you out. Oh hi, Bliss, Bliss Stitches, Blizzy Stitches. Hi. Thank you for being here. Oh, the first person to join my life. Thank you so much, Lizzie Stitches. So as I was saying, I realized something, and I feel like if you're a content creator, you should practice this thing, okay? Because I've been practicing this. I'm good. I'm good there. I'm so good. Thank you for asking. How are you two? How are you doing? And why are you awake by this time? Okay, so first of all, where are you? Are you in Nigeria or are you in Ghana or Kenya? Where are you? Or are you outside Africa? Where are you? Because why are you awake by this time? What are you doing awake? What are you doing awake? Do you mind to share? Are you sewing? Because I can see stitches at the back of your name, Lizzie Stitches. So are you Abuja? I'm in Abuja, babe. I'm in Abuja. I stay in Abuja. Where in Abuja are you? Where are you in Abuja? Abuja. I'm in Abuja. Lugbe Penthouse Estate. Oh, okay. I know Lugbe, but I don't think I know the Penthouse Estate. Hi, Sandra. You look like this? No, girl, like this. Like, serious, please. I'm blushing right now. No, like this. See, my other sister would tell me that anytime I tie this hair tie, I'm on low pot. My other sister would always insult me that I look like someone that lost her husband. So I just felt like that's what I was looking like because see, see. But anyways, thank you so much for saying that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lizzie Signature. Thank you so much. I should know the camera. But anyways, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean I'm in Jahi. Babe, you said you're in Dubai. I'm in Jahi. Jahi is close to Grandpa, so that's where I am staying with my family. So I don't know what brought you to Abuja because you said you are in Abuja presently. Like what brought you to Abuja? Are you here for? I'm trying to create a style. That's why I'm awake. Oh, girl, what style? What style? Tell me. Can you tell me does it have a name? If I can help you with it, I can. What style is that? What style are you trying to create? And please let me know. Are you hearing an echo? Because I can hear myself twice. I don't know what is happening. Are you hearing an echo? Is anybody hearing like a double echo? Because I don't know what is happening. Like I'm hearing myself twice. Blazer. Oh, okay. Double breasted blazer. Which one? Blazer. Okay. Well, making a jacket is really easy though. If you know how to draft out the pattern, you're good because the joining is just straightforward. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Blazy stitches. Anyways, jacket is really easy. If you know how to create the pattern, I think Reme has like a very detailed video on blazer. I do have a detailed video. Who else? I think Biliki's signature. Who else have done a blazer on their channel? Diamond Dimension has like a very detailed um video. Diamond Dimension. Okay, so I think Diamond Dimension is the number one person I was supposed to call because I learned how to make a jacket from her channel. It was very easy. It was very straight to the point. Diamond Dimension and who again? They have like a very detailed tutorial to making a blazer. So that's where I learned how to make my own jacket. So yeah, if in case you're finding it very hard to draft out the pattern, just go type out Diamond Dimension and you're going to see. Okay, so back to what I was saying. If you're a content creator or aspiring to be a content creator in Africa, you have to take notes of this. Okay, so nobody is going to push you, nobody is going to start clapping for you when you start creating content or when you start putting your stuff out there. Nobody is going to be motivating you. People don't have that time because people are trying to motivate themselves. So if you are trying to go into content creating or becoming like, yeah, I know, and the videos are really detailed. Love it. Thank you so much, Blizzy Stitches. Blizzy Stitches needs an award right now. She's making me so happy right now. Thank you, dear. Thank you for saying that. I love you. I love you for saying that. Okay, thank you for the nice and kind words. Okay, so I was saying nobody's going to push you. Okay, you have to push yourself. Nobody is going to motivate you because I have been creating content for like, even though I have people that want to like be subscribed to me, most of the time those same people don't have that time to always be cheering me up because they are having their own life experiences, life they are trying to be their own person. Okay, so I learned how to motivate myself from from knowing, like actually visualizing the dream, like actually seeing where I want to be. So I try not to let anything happening at the present moment affect me. If I want to create, if I want to do something, I try not to even put down any of my ideas. Like I always just feel like, okay, I know where I want to be in the next 5 years. I know how I want things to be, and I know how I want to grow and how I want to become, different from the person today. And to do that, I need to start, motivating myself in any way I can. If I have a content idea and I put it out there, people are not appreciating it, I'll keep doing it. Okay, I'll just keep doing it, hoping that one day people are just going to start turning towards that kind of content and start appreciating it. Okay, so if you're going into content creating, if you're going into becoming a full-time YouTuber, or yes, or a creative, just know that whatever you're doing or whatever you're trying to do, people are going to always motivate you. You have to keep motivating yourself because you alone know the dream. You alone know what you want to achieve out of your dreams, as in out of your, am I debating? You alone know what you want to achieve from whatever it is you're trying to achieve. So you have to keep motivating yourself. People are not going to motivate you. Okay, people don't have that time because they are trying to be their own person. So I just wanted to say that because why I decided to say it is the fact that sometimes when I try to create content, I always wish that I could have motivation from people. That's for my on my first channel. I always just wish that I could have motivation from people telling me that okay, um please can you create this, we want this, do this, like just put fire, motivate me to want to. But then when I put out pictures or when I ask questions or when I try to have this connection and engagement with my audience on that showing channel, I don't get the feedback that I want, like the feedback that I imagine. And once I don't get that feedback, that motivation that I already have start dropping, and I will just keep praying that I wish these people will motivate me. And one day I just realized that, Vivian, nobody's actually. Since I had that realization, I have been doing it, like motivating myself in any way that I can. I don't put out any content idea. If it's bad or good, or I put it out there because to me, I don't feel like there's any bad content or there's any good content. It is all content. Content is content, okay? We are the one that puts tags, or we are the one that puts labels on content. Okay, so there are no bad content or bad ideas when it comes to content creating. They are just content. So if you're a content creator or aspiring to be one, know this: you are your own motivation. Okay, so just keep pushing, no matter how slow you're going. Just make sure you're going. And now let's get back to the good music. Okay, I know I deviated a little bit while talking because I kept reading the life. Who like jazz? I love jazz. Okay, I'm a reggae person. I love jazz, then R&B, and sometimes trap. Back then when I was in university, I was a trap queen. Like I love trap. I love rap. But now I realize that the music is in reggae. Okay, reggae is music because reggae is full of messages. In reggae, you hear messages. They try to pass messages. They try to inspire your soul. Elevate you from the bad, not bad, the lower vibration to the higher vibration. Okay, so reggae became my obsession, and then jazz for the reason that when I sleep at night, I like to listen to jazz when I sleep. Like it puts me to bed. See, um, if not if when I start dating, I'm going to make sure that my man just get obsessed with jazz because every time we go to bed, it's gonna be jazz all through. Okay, we're gonna sleep listening to jazz, wake up listening to reggae. That's going to be the life. See how embarrassing this is. Live section and the handle of my cup. It's gone. Who broke it? I heard a gunshot. I heard a gunshot. What's the time? Oh, still early. I heard a gunshot. Um. Thank you so much. Oh, child. Thank you so much, babe. Only real recognize real though. So you have to be a real person to know what real looks like. Okay, so for you to say that I am so real, it means that you yourself, you're a person that is real too. You're always real, and that is how you're able to recognize real. Okay, real recognize real, and then fake recognize fake. No, it's not my cup. I heard a gunshot. Like literally heard a gunshot. I heard a gunshot. And I know right now my elder sister in her room, her mind will fly. If she's watching a movie, she will off her TV and she will lock her window, and that is her. She's so scared, my sister. Not just that one. Before, my sisters, I was so scared. I used to be like that before. I used to be someone that was scared. Like if I hear, literally, I could be in the room and somebody will break up, and my heart will fly. Trust me. I don't know why. I made a video recently where that's on this channel where I was talking about fear. I know I did not really pour out my heart on that video because I'm still new to content creating when it comes to storytelling. But what I was trying to pass on that video is talk about how fear has ruined a lot of people's life. Like how fear, I'm part of those people, okay? How fear has been something that has been holding me back all this while. Fear has been it, okay? Fear of failing, fear of disappointing, fear of fear. And this year I told myself that whatever fear that has been ruling my life, I want to cut out from it. Okay. It's either the fear kills me or it leaves me. And that has been my motive for this. That is what I want to accomplish this. I'm dreaming of. If I don't get the properties, everything that I've been dreaming of, if I don't get that life, if I'm able to achieve that thing, becoming really fearless, trust me, that is like the greatest achievement of all time. That is going to be like my greatest achievement. Like forget getting my family or getting the greatest achievement of all time is you see that thing called fear. If I can overcome, not if, when I overcome it. Because when I say if, it looks like it's something that is 50-50. Nah, I am going to work towards it and I'm going to make sure it comes to pass. I want to overcome fear so much because it has ruined my life. It has ruined a lot of people's life. A lot of people are stuck wherever they are because, and I don't want to live that way anymore. Okay, so I used to be like my sisters. When I hear things like that, I just lock my reader. But now I'm like, hell no, I'm not gonna be scared of if it's gunshot, and even though it's my nose they're doing the gunshot. If you want to kill me, kill me. Uh-uh. Fear rule my life when I know that last 6 feet, that is where everybody's going. And if I believe in God, why am I scared to go meet God? Why am I scared? Why am I fearing when God is the Almighty, the all in all, the all in one? God is everything. Why am I not scared to go meet Him or her? So yeah, I've been working on becoming really fearless. But anyways, that's by the way. I was talking about something before this gunshot. I was talking about music, right? Music, my jam. There's something you guys don't know about me. There's people on my first channel, that's the sewing channel. You don't know that I have been. Should I say this? I've not. Okay, let me just say I've not been dating for a while, and most of the time I I'm always acting strong. I'm always acting like, okay, yes, I don't want to date. I want to be single. I want to focus. I want to get all this money. Apart from the money, I just want to get, grow personally. I just want like self improvement. So yeah, I don't want to date. I don't. But you guys trust me. Sometimes I didn't miss man. Oh. Yeah. See, you see that thing that they always say. Yeah, most of the Nollywood movie will tell you, body no be firewood. My sister, don't be lie. Like most times, I just stay and I just imagine how my man is gonna be my future man, like the person I'm gonna date in the future, because I don't know who. Like I don't have anybody in mind. I just know that I'm going to meet someone great very soon. I always also imagine how I'm gonna kill that man with routine. Like we're going to be doing a lot of healthy routines together, a lot of self improvement together. So I always imagine it, and it just makes me miss that life, that life of being a couple, that life of having someone lie on their shoulder, sleep, listen to jazz. Help me. That's my boy. It's like this year. Um, Lizzie, talk to me. I went through it for 2 years. 2 years. So that means you're in a relationship right now. Are you in a relationship right now? Because it's not easy. Oh. Trust me, it's not easy. It isn't easy. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. But are you dating right now? Have you are you done with the process and have you made connection? Trust me, you come out strong. Yes, I know. I trust you because I actually trust the process. I trust the process in the fact that, babe, you're married 7 months. I didn't know you then. I didn't know you then. Oh, congrats. See, if you actually went through that process before you got married, you realize that the person you attract into your life is on that same vibration of that. You see that process you've gone through, the person that you've married will have gone through that process because that is how the universe connects souls together. Okay, once you are doing that, once you're trying to work on yourself, be this better person, be the best version of yourself, the only kind of person you can attract into your life is someone that is on that same level and that same frequency. You can never attract lesser, okay? You can attract better, but not lesser. So I feel like I trust the process because the person I was last 3 years is not the person I am today. If you have been watching my video, you will know there has been growth. Like my sisters, they tell me, people around me, they tell me, like there's growth. Okay, so I know that the process is a good process because it has placed me in a path where I am now confident. I love myself so much, I love my peace and I love other people around me because I feel like other people are like the mirror of me. They are the reflection of me. However I treat them is how I want to treat myself. Girl, congrats. So I know because I feel better than I was last 3 years. I feel more confident about my future. I feel more confident about my belief. Exactly. Exactly. So that's what I'm trying to say. Exactly. So at this point of my life, I realized that I cannot settle for less. Okay. And for that fact that I cannot settle for less, I started to actually really do the work on myself so that I can attract somebody that all through my forever, I don't regret it. And it has really helped me. It has helped my belief. It has helped everything about me. That's good love. That's that exactly. See, I'm going to actually after this live, probably tomorrow morning or so, I'm going to look for you on my WhatsApp group and we're going to have like a real talk. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying this because actually saying words like I don't know if this, but actually saying things like this, trying to reconfirm somebody's belief is actually making their belief stronger. You get, if I was having doubts throughout today, or if I was having doubts in any point of my process, you saying this thing that you have said now will reconfirm my trust back in the process, and I will just go back. I will never have that again. So thank you for saying it. Okay, not everybody will do this, so thank you, and thank the universe, the source of life, the God of all things. Thank Him for making you come on this life and say these things to me. So thank you, love. Thank you, God. Like I was saying, oh, she has said something. Okay, most times energy reserved from people we try to love cause a lot of damages in the people around us, most especially when they cut off. Exactly. When when they cut off, that's true. Like girl, that is why you said I was real. See now, see what you're saying. Please, whoever is reading these comments, tell me, tell me what you think. Like Lizzie, please, can you do the podcast? YouTube now have on YouTube, so I think it is easier for you to do that. And please do not doubt if your podcast is going to be successful or not, because I know it's going to be successful. Now I realize that this time that we've entered, this particular generation, this period of time that we have entered, fake things don't no longer make it. Like fake things no longer has value you anymore. Like people now start recognizing what is fake and what is real, and a lot of people are actually seeking for the truth now. They are seeking for the real things. So when you start a podcast like this, saying these kind of things that you have been saying here, Lizzie, trust me, people are going to be aligned to your podcast. Like people will find your podcast and they will partake and participate because people are looking, they are seeking. I feel so because I started seeking and I realized that a lot of people around me too are trying to know. They are trying to seek. They are trying to know better. They are trying to be better. Okay, so I've been aligning with those people. Since I started seeking, I started getting aligned with those people that want to do better and improve themselves. So I feel like if you start your podcast, YouTube have a channel that does that. Now you can create your podcast on YouTube. If you start it, people are going to be aligned and they will find you. So girl, start your podcast, okay? We started. So yeah, back. My music is done. Let me play another one. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, I always just imagine how it's gonna be when I get to that point of my life where I attract the kind of person I deserve. Okay, so can I say something? You see that loneliness that you went through is what um I am going through right now, but I don't feel like it is loneliness. I see it as separation. Okay, I don't see it like loneliness. I see it like being separated from these people because my journey with these particular people in my circle, that's my past circle, I'm done with that stage. And right now I am meant to actually meet new set of people in my life, in my journey. So I have to be separated with my past journey so I can be aligned with my new journey. So I feel like this loneliness that you had, or yeah, that you went through is what I'm going through right now, but I see my own as separation. Okay, so thank you so much. Please, I said I'm going to DM you, so you will start. You will start, girl. You're gonna start. Thank you for participating. For real? For how long? Like, say you've been following me for a while. Now, girl, there's something else. There's something else. Um, there was something else now. You see this thing, you said your circle, right? I used to have this set of friends. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. Okay, nobody's perfect in life. I know that because we are all created to like be like the balance, both imperfection and perfection. So we are in the middle, and whatever you choose, you become. So I'm not perfect, but then I had. Oh, okay. So that's why you call it loneliness. But okay, let me just tell you my story right now about my own circle. So you see if it's the same thing. So yeah. Anyways, I used to have this friend, this set of friends, this set of girls, and when I started waking up and started realizing that like I was practically becoming conscious of my reality. 2 years. Hey, that means you know me. See, I'm going to DM you. I have a friend now, Lizzie. I have a friend now, so I'm going to DM you after this live or tomorrow morning, so we can talk well. From Precious account to this. Was your name Precious? Precious account. I don't get that. Okay, so before Lizzie replies, so I used to have this set of friends, this group of friends that I actually saw them as friends because that's how I behave. When I make you my friend, I look way past any weaknesses or insecurity. Or I just look way past many things because I am not perfect, like I have mentioned. So I had this set of friends, and when it got to the point of my life when I started becoming conscious and I started making decisions to, go towards the journey of loving myself, self improvement and all these things, my friends started separating from me. And then things that have been happening in my back started surfacing. You get things that I think I was never meant to know that my friends were doing to me started surfacing now. There's serious things to me. I feel like they're not serious things because they are things that holds no value, and whatever holds no value is nothing to me. Okay, so when I started realizing these things and these things were coming like becoming, they were resurfacing, they were surfacing. I started separating from them too as they were separating from me. And it got to a point where I was friendless. I'm still somehow friendless. I don't really have a friend. I think the only person I really hang out with is my sisters and my sister's friend. Okay. So right now I can't pinpoint like, yeah, I have my best friend though moved to UK for like 5 years now. So we've just been talking on the phone. But she was around recently for a break for just 2 weeks and she went back. But then, like, physically, I have no friends. I can't just point to somebody and say, this person is my friend. My friends, I had to from them. And separating from them was a blessing that looked like a curse. I don't know if you understand. When I separated from my friends, and then if I had not just friends, even relationships that I was keeping then, relationship, ships, now I was a player somehow, relationships I was keeping then, I started separating from those kind of things. So when I separated from my friends, separated from the things that were not improving me, I started seeing the blessing and not the cost in it because now I had the time to actually face myself, face my fears. I had the time to go within and listen to myself. I had the time to now, ask myself what I actually want out of life. But the distance, I'm confused right now. Can you tell me the distance? Like, okay, the distance that I had with my friends, or I'm confused. So, yeah, I started seeing the blessing in it and not the cost because then I had time to now focus on myself. Yes, to separate. It's a blessing. That's what now you know that this is what I mean. You will see beyond. So yeah, that's what happened. And then I started, you know, creating new hobbies that does not require. I became very passionate. Okay, yeah, about my friends. Thank you. But yeah, there's a blessing. So yeah, good riddance. Good riddance. Good riddance. Because I am better now. Like I am a better person because I was separated from them. So good riddance. No regret. Grateful for them though because they made me who I am. Like the lessons they taught me made me who I am today. Okay, so back to the gist. I started, picking new hobbies, things that don't require me to always be around friends. And in doing that, I started focusing on, what I want to actually do in life, like what I want to actually achieve, which is like pertaining to fashion designing. I started seeing, my abilities. In fact, it felt like I started tapping into some kind of energy that I did not know I had around me. It felt like a shift to me. It was like a shift, okay, from this person that thought that she was limited, from this person that was, with no confidence, insecurity, from this person that was, shy, from this person that was, I felt like my voice did not matter. I shifted from that reality to a person that I started seeing the possibilities in life. I started seeing the abilities that I have to create my reality. I started seeing so many things, okay? Like steady on steady, I started getting ideas of things I could do, things I could, just experience that does not require me having friends around. It was a blessing. Let me just run it up by saying it was a blessing in disguise, which at first I did not start appreciating, but then along the line I started appreciating so much that at this point of my life right now, I feel like the requirements for me to make friends, like to be friends with somebody now, is now high. Like for me and someone to click right now, we have to be on the same frequency and vibration. And when I mean that, we have to be like the same kind of, we have to be thinking that like okay, people that are spiritual, not religious, because religion is for the crowd and spirituality is for individuals. Okay, so people that are spiritual, people that believe in their own abilities, people that believe in their own presence, like knowing that the fact that I am here on earth is for a reason and for a purpose. So people that believe that, that don't have any insecurity coming from them competing or comparing themselves to people, no, I can't be friends with those kind of people anymore. I'm gonna be meeting people, or I'm going to be making people that are, self-aware, my friends. So the you see the bar has risen or has rise or has has risen. And how did that bar rise? How did that bar, how would I say? My own journey, it's a blessing and not a curse. Okay, so lonely. I don't feel what I feel, like I'm at peace. I'm steady thinking of, different ideas to bring to life, to create. I'm steady, thinking of things that bring peace to my mind. I think the only thing I really miss is, being in a relationship, like a true loving relationship. I don't think I've ever experienced that. I know I have experienced something I thought was love before, but I feel like it can be better. It is meant to be better. Okay, God cannot create somebody that is going to give me half-ass love. God has created my perfect man. Okay, so I always imagine how it's gonna be when I meet that perfect man. When I mean perfect, I don't mean like perfection throughout. Like I mean someone that fits with me. Someone that I'll come, the person will come and will become one. So I always imagine it, and that is the only thing I think I kind of miss. The things that will happen, the kind of experiences we're going to create together, do some healthy shit together. So that is the things that I miss. Yeah, after healing, I thought that new cycle would begin with a female, but time changed. It was just one guy who could meet up that standard, and that's my life partner, you see. So obviously you have to go through that journey because he was also getting ready. He was going to be your friend and also your life partner, and that is how you guys, you see, it's a beautiful thing to hear. Lizzie, like you're a real one. And I'm so grateful that I have somebody here that has gone through what I'm about to go through. Like, seriously, sweetie, you are a real one. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I know. See, I say I trust the process now. Greatness is joking. I trust the process so much. And you even saying all these things is reaffirming the things that I believe in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It will blow up. Just keep doing you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for reaffirming my faith and my belief. God bless you so much. God bless your life journey. God bless your experiences to come. God bless every single second you spend on this earth. You and your life partner and your future children to come, your twins, triplet. God bless all of you. So yeah, that has been it so far. Like now, when I just wake up more money and I cut my hair, all these things. Like a lot of people around me is like, this girl is. I love it. I like saying this person is different from. Yes, come on, girl. This girl is dropping. Blizzy, you're dropping. I wish I could be screen grabbing these things, and these things are real mad quotes. That she's dropping things. Who is not reading this comment section? Who is reading this? You have to be reading this. You are Virgo. I am Pisces, girl. Who is reading comment section? Please read comment section and get more inspired. Hi, good morning, Neka. Neka, welcome to the live. Neka, welcome to the live. Good morning to you too, Neka. Okay, so let me play music. Oh, hi, Neka. Oh, from the group. Thank you for joining and thank you for participating. What are we even talking about? We're just talking about life in general. And the last thing we just talked about is being distanced from your friends, being distanced, like being separated from your friends to go into like a self love journey. Is it a blessing or a curse? I am saying it's a blessing. Lizzie is saying it's a blessing. So, what do you think, Neka? Is it a blessing or a curse? Being separated from your old friends into going into like a self love journey, is that a blessing? Because another thing again is that people don't realize that this race in life, your cancer, birthday coming up, E, 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 E. Oh, for you essential. Okay, Neka, that's my girl. For you essential. So that's your real name, Neka. Is it for how do you pronounce it? Yeah, for you essential. So that's your real name. Cancer. When particular when in particular is your birthday? What date? How do you pronounce it? Okay, so yeah, another thing people don't really realize life actually we are here to actually really run our own race individually. Okay, it's not a group thing. It's an individual race collectively. Okay, everybody going through their own experiences to bring everything together as a collective consciousness. Okay, so we are one going through different life experiences. So when you get that calling to separate yourself from your friends and go into the next stage of your life, it means that it is time for you to separate and nothing more. It's not like your friends are bad people, or it's not like your friends are not meant to upgrade, or it means that your time has come for you to run your race, which is an individual race, while your friends too they run their own race. If you guys are meant to meet later after the whole race, good. But if you guys don't meet again, it is life. Okay, so people don't realize that it's a personal and individual race. They always think it's like as I they move, my friends go they move with me. No, it is possible that they are just your friends of that period are just there to show you a particular thing, like teach you a particular lesson. And once you have learned that lesson, what do you do when you learn a lesson? You graduate from that class, right? That is what the white people have taught us. They taught us that after graduation, you move to the next class, right? After you are done with primary four, you go to primary five. After primary five, you write junior work, right? So exactly. Of course, you have to, because see, just as we have positive, we have negative, and just as you're trying to, you know, another gunshot. What is happening? I just heard gunshot again. Okay, so it doesn't mean that your friends are bad. It means that your time has come for you to go into the next stage, right? It means that you need to see. I have had how many best friends from my childhood to this point. Okay, I've had like best friends, and now every time I separate from each of those best friends and move on to the next stage, it's not like a quarrel. I've never quarreled with any friend in my life. I am. I know. I know. I am safe. I know. See, what happened outside the world does not affect me. Okay, because I am my own universe. So what happened outside? That's what I'm saying. That fear is something I'm trying to overcome, because I'm trying to hope you're yes, it's very secured. My whole goddamn, not just the estate, because it's not like an estate. It's like a how would you call it? A residence, a residential area, very quiet. So we have like no barricade. What do you call that thing? Checkpoint in between streets. Okay, so it's safe. And they have this police car that patrols, so it's always safe. Back to the gist. Let me see. Okay. NECA is a very deep conversation. Oh, okay, it's a very deep conversation because people are just always forgetting. People are so attached to life that they want to carry everybody along, not knowing that you cannot carry everybody along unless you have carried yourself along first. When you carry yourself, that is when you can bring other people. And how do you even carry them along? Is by sharing your own experiences. Okay, is by advising or sharing, just sharing your experiences with them. Finish. You're not meant to carry anybody along, and people always forget that fact that this life is an individual race. You cannot heal when you have not healed. You cannot fix when you have not fixed yourself. Okay, it always starts with you. So when you get to the point in your life where you get separated from friends, you get separated from lovers, you get separated from sometimes family members, because your family members might be the people that have been placed in your life to teach you the lessons. I know for sure that my family members were part of people that were placed in my life to teach me lessons. I know that for sure. Thank you for reading through the charts. That's what I expect other people to do. Like read through the life charts. Like Blizzy Stitches is actually dropping some hot things. So read through it. So yeah, back to what I was saying. I feel like my family members are people that were also placed in my life to that's the blessing that God did for me. God did the blessing of making sure that I evolve in life with my sisters, because as I'm evolving right now, they are evolving. As I'm trying to be rooted, I'm trying to, have my own belief, like my firm belief and my own personal connection with God. They are also doing that. Okay, I can see that they're doing that. Everybody's their personal relationship with God. And I love it because they taught me so many lessons. I learned good, bad, and now I know I actually taught them lessons because I've not I told you I'm not perfect. I've been doing things, so I know my characters and my participation in teaching them lesson has also made them learn, and now we're evolving together. Now I wasn't I won't say lucky. Lucky is not the word, but I wasn't fortunate to do the same thing to my friends, because all my friends that I wanted to, like, all of us to evolve together, become better, become the better version of ourselves. They did not want that for themselves, and we got separated. So I wish I had friends that were on the same page with me, or that were willing, but their time will come. I just separated and focus on. Trust me, it's a journey that you want to go through. What is happening? You guys are making me. Oh, I told everyone about her. Even how to drag my sis to heart. And I so sorry. Imagine the joy. Oh God. Now see, Nika, thank you so much for saying this. But I'm gonna use this to say something now. See how somebody, a stranger that I have not met before, is saying this kind things about me. Now, back in 3 years, like back, let's say 2019 past, like downwards, I was not this person. Okay. I wasn't this person. I had nothing to, like, I felt like I had nothing to offer. I felt like I had no way about life. Okay, so going on the journey of being self-aware, it is what is bringing all these things. And you see how every comment I read, this is one of the blessings that, becoming self-aware, knows exactly what they are capable of, knows exactly what they were created for, and they are willing to just shine their lights on others. Okay, so it makes you just realize that you were not just created for just being part of the community or part of the crowd. Okay, you're not created to be behind the scene. You were created to be someone. You were created to have a voice. You were created to shine your light. You were created to motivate, inspire. You were created for more than you can ever imagine. And I didn't know this. Okay, back 2019, then was I didn't know this. Now, sorry about the way I talk. Um, my pronunciation is bad. You guys should know this by now, because I try to, when I talk, I schooled in Ghana. So when I talk, sometimes the Ghana um is it intonation or pronunciation comes in when I'm speaking Nigerian English, and I just mix them. So sorry about it. They are gonna find you. We carry Mother Earth nature exactly, always caring for people who don't think of us, but nature has a way of increasing the capacity. Yes. Even when we want to back off, we can't. We can't. Why can't we? We can't. Because we are the universe already. We are here to breathe love, to give love, to share love. So there's no way we can't. Even when we don't want to, we can't. So far I love this life. This is the first life doing that I really love. If I'm passionate about okay, something that brings some card that has made you better, you know, talking about life that I'm truly enjoying. I just feel like I don't know. I feel so good about this life. I feel so good about it. But my music keep finishing. I don't know. I'm going to create a playlist so that next time I don't need to keep tapping. It just keep playing like that. Being opportune to be in her soul group made me feel like I personally don't need friends because I have had my own fair share of friend enemy. B, you may not know what you mean to others. It's a revolving stage. Nika, thank you so much for saying this. And I am so glad that you also have realized that you don't actually need friends. You are your own friends. You know that you are not just your physical self. You know that you are a soul, you're a spirit, you are all this. So those elements are your friends. Like you are your own friends because you are not just the physical, you are so much, you are spiritual, you have a soul, you have a mind, you have so many things, and you can make all those things one, by becoming a friend to yourself. And being a friend to yourself is you looking inwards to see all those hidden characters, all those hidden talents, all those hidden gifts that you have. Everybody, everybody has it. When I see people that give excuses about them not being enough for themselves and they always, seek for love outside, I'm like, girl, you have the ability to love yourself and love 1 billion people join because it is you. Everybody has it. Everybody. There's nobody that is lesser. There's nobody that is higher. We are all the same. So everybody has the ability to be their own friends, be their own love of their life, be everything they want from outside, be it to themselves. And once you start being that person, trust me, you start attracting. So thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that, Nika. Thank you for saying that. I made you realize that because actually you don't need them. You don't need friends. And do you know one very sweet thing about this? I think I've seen some movies where when you see people go through all this kind of process where they try to improve themselves, when life starts blessing them, life bless them with everything that they live in abundance of community of friends, like friends that are on the same page, abundance of physical things like money, financial status, everything does keep rising, abundance of knowledge, wisdom, abundance of everything. Please let me change it. Let me change it. The mic is dead. Let me see. I'm not hearing you. Sorry, the mic. Okay, so can you hear me? My mic was dead. Like I have to mic though. I have to mic. So this one died. I'm going to plug this and then we're going to continue with this. But you guys give me like 1 or 2 minutes. Let me pee. I drank this cup of tea and now my bladder is full. Okay, so I'm going to leave the mic very close to the music. So just listen to good music while I go pee. Okay. Sorry for the I said Nick they laugh me. I go see you for Nick, are you in my fitness group? I don't think you're in my fitness group. But I'll be back. I am back. I represent we. I want to ask this question. I recently discovered, not recently discovered because it has always been like this. Okay, but just so happened that and I discovered that hell is not real, right? My question is, where do we all go to when we leave this particular reality? Because I know for sure that we don't die. So we don't die. In chemistry, when I was in secondary school, they say energy cannot be destroyed, but it can be transformed from one form to another. And we are energy, right? Humans are energy. So when we leave this particular reality, trying to transform to another form, where are we going to? Because hell is not real. God cannot create you to punish you for not worshiping Him when He's the all-knowing God, when He's the all everything. He does not need you to worship Him. God is not. God cannot be a place where you will go and punish you or go and now that's not true. Okay, that has been the biggest lie of all time. So my question now is, now that we all know, or I don't know if you know, I'm just saying this now that there is the fact that there is no hell. Next, can you elaborate? Okay, sweetie, we'll talk more a message. So yeah. Nika, please can you elaborate on what you just said? You said the process of transformation is what can be really excruciating though. So I want to understand what you mean. So that has been something that my mind has been battling with, trying to know exactly where we go to when we leave this reality. Okay. Because dying is not an option. We don't just die. We do something. So what's that thing that we do? Me and T. In case you have any knowledge on this or something like you just know something that you want to share about this particular topic, please let me know. Okay. I am still going to come live and we'll talk about this. Okay. Just like saying, why does bad thing happen to good people? Okay. I think for the experience, I think for the experience, I think for you to evolve, okay, that is why bad things happen to good people and good things happen to bad people. All these things are experiences that has been created for you to learn and evolve. That's what I think. So is that the transformation? That should be the transformation because you start, you know, learning, and you stay the same way for like ever. They never change, they never grow, nothing, they're mature, nothing of how people hurt them deeply. The process of okay, when you know you really do care. Okay, so that is it. That's I think I get what you're trying to say. Now that is to me that is absorbing energy. That's I feel like it's called absorbing, like when you absorb instead of to observe, you just absorb. Because I move into a compound and I'm this very nice person that have been staying with my parents, and my parents know that I'm a good girl. Compound with somebody that has been known all for trouble trying to. So when I move into a compound with that person, frustrate me, and I just one day switch and decide to like okay, and I decide to follow that their energy, like pay them back in their energy. That is the transformation, right? That's what you mean. Oh yes, okay, that's what you mean. Because now you're changing from who you are to someone else just to fit in or just to pay back or just to take revenge or something. The process is okay. I think I understand what you're trying to say, but then my question is like I'm still in that phase even when I had my dad yesterday. Okay, really. So how do you intend to overcome that phase? How do you intend to come out from that phase? Or how do you intend to evolve from that phase? Or have you evolved? Because you saying this feel like you already know this. And it means that once you have the knowledge of something, you can actually apply it to your life. You've been crying. This is serious now. I feel like I want to know what I don't know um if you want to share that on the live. I don't know if you are interested or you want to send me a message. Like I want to know what happened for you to be crying. But anyways, crying is not really like to me it's not a bad thing because I cry almost every time. I don't even know my first with my kids. You're leaving your family house with your kids. Okay. Do you have a plan towards that? What's the plan? Have you planned it out? Have you just or I most times Seth, what am I saying? Plans you're not actually meant to plan, just go with the flow. If the universe is if you're listening, the universe is always putting out messages for you to follow direction. So okay, great, good, okay, great. But please, I hope you did not change based on what happened. I hope you do not change who you are based on what happened between you and your dad. I hope you do not become something else, or I hope you do not try to, because it happens to me a lot of times. I wake up in the morning, I tell myself that today I'm not going to pick fight with anybody today. I'm not going to, step on anybody's toes. And then there goes my younger sister trying to talk in anger, insult them in anger. I just get this realization like, oh my God, these people just made me do what I don't want with energy. I want to always be on my own energy. N- Please, I hope you are no. Do not repay energy with energy because that is you changing yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. I regret it whenever I do that. Like anytime. Anytime I do that particular thing that I don't want to do, anytime I go into that lower frequency, because anger is a lower frequency. So anytime I go down or I go out of that frequency, that lower frequency, I always want to be someone that is angry, or you don't want to be someone that is easily triggered by people. You don't want to be someone that um listen to what people say with their words, because when people are trying to even trigger you or insult you or do something to you to bring out the other side of you, they're not doing it to you, they're trying to do it to themselves because they are frustrated. Okay, that is why they are trying to pour out their frustration on you and to bring you down to the lower um vibration where they are, the lower frequency. They are trying to drag you down there. So if you know who you are and you believe in the fact that this is who you want to be and you don't want to be anybody else but this person, you can stand on it and never repay energy for energy. Okay, no matter what people are doing to you, they might be poking your eyes. They might be poking your eyes and you will not blink and you will not retaliate. And that is what I want to do with my life. Like I want to be that strong where people don't get to me, like people wet, or no matter what you do to me, I say you can slap me and I will not retaliate, I will not shake. I'll just be in my own energy, like be in my own person. I will shut it out my now, my love. This is what I'm saying. You're not the softest side. You are the positive side, and please do not cease to be that person. Do not cease. See, me, almost all the friendships, almost all the people I've had around me were people that knew who exactly, like who I was. People that knew that I am a forgiving person. People that knew that I was a soft person that they can ride on. People have always known that about me and they've used it. Now, let me tell you something I realized along the line in life. All the times that I was thinking that people were actually using me for the fact that I am nice, I am soft, I'm someone that's then because I don't like to fight, they say I'm a coward, they are when they are always seeing that soft part of me, they'll be like, okay, I'm a coward, I don't like violence. So they always ride on me. All those times I was seeing it as them riding on me, but then guess what? That was the most beautiful part of me. That was my strength. Because of the fact that I never wanted violence, I never wanted to, hurt anybody around me. God made sure that everything that I was getting in life were things that were not hurting me. Like when people try to hurt me, it bounced back. Because it's like you bringing positive energy to put inside negative energy. It was always bouncing back. Like, work. They can people could not, they couldn't. Let me read what you just said. I think there's something you're doing wrong. You're not appreciating the fact that you were created like this. Let me tell you, God is not wrong about the heart He gave to you. God cannot be wrong about the heart he or she is giving to you. No, that is not your weakness, girl. That's your strength. See, God cannot give you a heart and then say, okay, go into the world and change it. That is your strength. Now the world will want you to see it as your weakness because they won't want to ride on it. The world is actually, how do they say it? How do they put that word? The world is banking on you changing that thing. That's your heart, that your soft experiences to break you. You don't know. You might think that whatever you're going through right now is so deep and you're attached to it to the fact where you don't see that what the world is actually trying to do to you is break you. And if you actually let it succeed, then they have won. And when they've win, now you will go to that other side of where they are, that frustration side, that anger person, and you will hate it. You will hate that side because, girl, you see this part where you are right now, where God has been steadily showing you that this thing that these people are doing to you is to break you and not to build you. You can decide to build yourself from it. Okay, see the blessing in it, turn it around.
As they're trying to break you, turn that they're breaking into blessing. Turn it around, turn it. And trust me, when you start seeing it from that aspect, anything they do to you will not get to you anymore, because now you know that this is your strength. And whatever anybody's trying to do is based on their own insecurity and their own perception about life. Okay, it will not affect you anymore because you now know who you are. You know that this your softness is your strength. You know that this is who God has created it to be, and the only thing that you can do to it is to plant it, water it, and watch it grow. Do you get? Have you noticed something? No matter what we humans do to the earth keep blessing us. No matter what we do to the earth, where we even cut down trees, where we even build houses, like we're taking almost all the lands that God has created for us to use in planting and growing. We have used it to be creating different things, building different things. Now, no matter what we do to the land, it is still blessing us with good food, good fruit, blessing us with nice, nice things. What does it tell you? It tells you that everything about life is love. So if you were created with love in your heart, the only thing you're supposed to do with that love is to water it and let it grow, and not allow this world, this physical world, the people here to break you. No matter who they are to you, it can be your twins, self. Let me say your twins. Do not allow them break you. And guess what? You know how this thing works? Hmm? Something I realized recently was the fact that how you see yourself is how people start seeing you. Now, when I started seeing like that's my side, or that's my soft side, as my strength, now those people that were trying to ride on me, those people that were trying to use that my softness as my weakness, try to ride on me, use me. When I started seeing myself, seeing it as my strength, they started seeing it as my strength, and they started changing their own perspective about life, because they realized that they could not break me. What did they do? They joined me. So it has to begin with you. How they're trying to do it. They're not actually trying to hurt you or break you. No, they're trying to actually make you see that you have like the most special thing that they don't have. And the only thing you can do to build for. Trust me, when my own happened and I changed my perspective about life, started seeing life from now, I have no atom of hate in me. No matter who you are, I have no atom. Like I feel like you don't deserve my hate. You don't deserve, because it's a lot of energy to hate. It's a lot of energy. I can't give it to you. So I can't. And what is the universe doing to me? The universe is blessing me with it because it's my strength. Everything I lay my hands on it grows well, because I have collected all my powers from people. Nobody can hurt me, no matter who you are. Your words holds no water when it comes to me. Nah, nobody. What's the time? Omo, we've been here for so long. I have been enjoying this life, and I feel like not going off. But you guys, I feel like you need to sleep, and I actually need to get some sleep, because on my second channel, no, sorry, on my first channel, I'm about to upload this part two sewing version of the dresses I've been making with one pattern, and I need to sleep so I can wake up early, exercise. Oh yes, I am so happy we did this. I'm so glad and I'm so happy we did this. Neka, I'm so happy that and I'm going to be doing more of this, because I want to be talking about life in general. Like we're all going through the same thing and we don't know it. So I want to be talking about life in general. So I'll still come on here again. So yeah, when I'm coming, I will let you guys know. So back to what I was saying, I want to sleep so I can wake up and create, like edit the next video I'm uploading on my dresses. Okay, so I love everybody that have participated. Yeah, I will add it to I'll add it to the fitness group right now before I sleep. Okay. Thank you so much for participating, Nick. I love you so much. Like I love you 1.1 infinity million zillion times. I love you so much, okay? And you too, sweet dreams. And thank you so much for participating. I'll be seeing all of you on, if you watch my sewing version, my sewing see sleep. If you watch my sewing videos, I'll be seeing you on my sewing channel. My love and light to you wherever you are. Bye, love. Bye. Bye.